Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hi guys. My eye looks all. Hi Vanessa. Hi Val. I need the potato peeler. Let me see where I can put you guys a little up. I've been really sick the past few days. I'm still sick, but my throat is not bothering me no more as much. I'm gonna peel some potatoes. I'm gonna make some burgers. I just put them in the oven, so I'm gonna deep fry some French fries. Hold on. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing this pot. Hold on, you guys. Turn it down a little, Jaden. A little bit. No, it doesn't want to come up. Thank you, my bitch. No, thank you. You want to use a tablet for now? Where's the work phone in the car? Want to go get it? Yeah. Okay. Hold on. My pork pot is getting stains. Well, actually, I've had this for a while. Let's go outside so Jaden can get the phone from the car. We've been cleaning, but I've been so freaking sick.
Look at me. Look at my underwear.
I'm not gonna show him your underwear.
Oh, is it?
We were cleaning the garage. Look at the truck. It's full of crap. Come on, G. Jaden. Oh no, the keys. Come on. Come over here so I can get the keys. But I've been so freaking sick.
Huh?
No, I haven't gone. Oh, no, I'm putting that one. Come on. I haven't gone, but since I haven't gotten sick in a long, probably more than 2 years that I've been sick. Come on, come get it. I think that's why I'm really sick right now. And I'm not as bad today, but I don't know if it's allergies too though. But I've just been feeling really crappy, and I took an allergy pill earlier and it kind of made me feel better, but my voice is still all messed up. So I think I'm sick too. Come get it.
In there?
Yeah. Thank you, Suzanne. Yeah, I never get sick. It's right there. Look, on the couch, on the chair. No, come on. I gotta go make fries. But we've been cleaning the garage and stuff. We're gonna do a dump run tomorrow, so Michael wanted to load it up right away. So we can
I know open doors.
Thank you. So we could get it done early.
Uh-uh.
But I thought I would come say hi. I was like, I'm gonna get ready, and I was gonna go live while I did a little makeup, but then I just didn't feel like it, and I thought, well, if I do my makeup, maybe I'll feel a little better. And it gave me like some motivation to clean and stuff. So I've been cleaning, mopping, and throwing stuff. I don't know where my potato peeler is. Love you too. Oh, is that your phone number? Hi, Lupe. I am from New Mexico. I live in Rio Rancho. I live in Rio Rancho. Basically, I'm neighbors with Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Santa Fe, New Mexico. But I'm basically, you can say Albuquerque, New Mexico, because 15-20 minutes driving straight from my house, it converts to Albuquerque. Oh shoot. But I can't breathe through my nose, and that's what sucks. Hi, Star. Thank you. Thank you. And I feel like it can't be allergies, only because, well, I've never had allergies, but you know, allergies can hit you at any freaking time in life. But my mom gets allergies really, really bad. I never used to get allergies. And as of right now, I don't know, isn't like an itchy eyes like a sign of allergies besides like the sore throat, the coughing and a runny nose? I have all of that besides the itchy eyes, or I wouldn't be wearing makeup. Trust me, my eyes would be all irritated and stuff. But I had to work the past 2 days too, so that's why I didn't go live either, because I had to work for my job. But I've been sick. And it sucks to have like your nose all stuffy. I haven't had a fever that I know of. I don't think I have. But it seems like everybody in the house got sick. And my mom was saying there's like a bug going around, because Jaden was sick, Nathaniel was sick. Junior and Jaden have had a cough really, really bad. And I don't have a cough. I had a really bad sore throat though for like 2 days in a row. And today's not bothering me. But I was thinking maybe the soreness of my throat too. I have like the throat spray and all that. But I don't really like to take medicine when I'm sick. I just go with the flow, to be honest. But Michael said to take an allergy pill to see if that would clear like my breathing through my nose, and I can't breathe. I still feel like crapolias, but I'm like, I'm gonna go and say hi to the girls for a little bit. We've been cleaning the garage and stuff so we can, because there's like my garage is a 3-car garage, but the way it's built, it seems like it's only a 2-car, but it's really a 3-one. I kind of wish they had, some of the houses here have the same 3-car garage, but their setup is pretty cool because it's like 2 garages on one side, and then on the opposite side they have just 1 garage solid by itself. And I wish my house was like that, because then we could put Michael's car, since it's the main one, we don't want it to get all messed up, like dinged up and stuff, because the paint job. So that's the problem. Lucy, thank you guys. So I thought I would come say hi, see what everybody's been up to. Let me rinse these potatoes. So I'll make some French fries. I would like, I saw this pretty easy recipe, you guys, to make some churros, like dipping churros. They're like the little mini ones like this, and then you get the cajeta and you dip it in it. I would love to get some of those. Well, make them, and I got a recipe. I'm gonna try it, and then I'll show you guys if you guys are interested. I'll show you guys So I'm gonna chop the potatoes and put them in here, but let me show you the garage. We cleaned a lot. Well, hubby did. I just went in there and basically told him what he can and can't throw. But there's still a lot of crap in here, and it's mainly like all my shit. Like it's all, let me show you, girl. Let me show you. So I'm trying to get this fridge right here. It's like a little freezer. I'm trying to get that inside of the house so we could have that space. But see how it's a three car garage. So there's this for one car and then two. And then the third door is over here for the third one. But it sucks because it's like so close. It doesn't even, see? And Michael is waiting for some stuff for his car to get finished. But once my car's about to get done, and once we get my car going, I'm like, how are we going to do it? Because obviously we can't have all this shit on my car either once we work on it. But we cleaned out a lot, you guys. My big old Halloween stuff got thrown away. Like, not my skulls and stuff like that. But we cleared up all this. Got rid of a lot of stuff. If anybody needs a car seat, let me know, because Michael was gonna throw it away, and I'm like, dude, this is a perfectly good big boy car seat. If anybody wants it, let me know. You guys are more than welcome to have it. But we threw a lot of stuff away. It's just with, normally I park in here, but I can't no more. I tried to write it out, but I couldn't. Through my nose, and I started to get bad anxiety. Oh, and you know what? Michael has, because he gets really bad allergies too. And he has that thing that you spray in your nose, but I have tried it before, and I don't like it because it burns up here. I don't know. I just don't like it. I feel like it smells like flowers or something. I don't know. I don't like it.
Down. Do you like my nigga?
So I put some water in here so that way when I chop my potatoes, I could throw them in here, because you know how they start getting the color on the potatoes change right away. Anyways, every time I come on here and I'm chopping up stuff, I always tell you that the Paris Hilton knife set, fire. You guys need to get it. It's so worth it. Yesterday, I took my son to go get his driving permit. I told you guys he got it, right? Take it to Goodwill. Normally I do that, but somebody was telling me was talking shit to me for that, because they said that I should take it to a shelter instead of Goodwill because Goodwill sells it, right? But the thing is, I live in Rio Rancho, which is not like a big ass place. First of all, I don't even know where there's any shelters in Rio Rancho. Second of all, I think sending it to Goodwill is better than throwing it in the trash and nobody gets it, right? So if anybody knows of any shelters here in Rio Rancho, let me know. Because believe it or not, there's some shelters that don't accept certain stuff. I don't know why, but... And Michael just throws it away. Why can't they take a car seat? It's a brand new car seat. Why wouldn't they take a car seat? And it's not a car seat, it's a booster chair. A booster chair is different than a car seat, because it's like more for a big boy. Hopefully I can catch you at a... Oh, okay. Have a good day, girlie. But what does a car seat have to do? Michael, what does a car seat have to do? Okay, because somebody said that you can't donate car seats. And I said, why? And she said, because they don't know if it's been in a car accident. What does that have to do with, how would they even know if...
They don't, but there's a safety.
For a baby car seat, not a booster chair?
Oh, I don't, well, we couldn't take any of that shit.
The booster chair?
Anything at the landfill, because they had like a reuse center where you could donate shit. You know, people could take it. And that was one of the things you could not accept was car seats.
But why though?
I never got the answer, but
that doesn't even make
They tell me?
sense.
They said something that.
So then why does a shelter take? Why would a shelter take it then?
So I don't know. But like if they get in an accident and something happens, and they're like, well, where did this car seat come from? It came from the city of Santa Fe. Oh well, then you're liable. I don't really know, honestly. I couldn't tell you.
That doesn't make sense because I mean, if a shelter takes it, what's the difference? The shelter you would think would be a little bit more get in trouble. I don't know, then I guess we'll throw it in the trash. But if you think about it, I mean, there's so many people that go and buy car seats at a garage sale. Let's be real. There's people that sell baby stuff on Facebook garage sale thing. What is it? The Facebook sales thing? People be buying all their stuff from there. Baby stuff, baby car seats. So I don't get why. That just sounds crazy to me. Yeah, that's why I said, that's why I don't want to throw it away, because I told Michael car seats are very expensive, but it's just crazy to me that Goodwill, well, I don't know about Goodwill, but Goodwill, I don't know about shelters, but somebody, she said that the Goodwill won't take it. But think about it. How many people buy car seats and booster chairs from a garage sale? That just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, the marketplace, go look it up. I could guarantee you'll find some on there. I mean, you guys remember the true crime story I shared about the girl that went in, she lost her life and her baby's life due to the fact that she went and met this lady through the Facebook marketplace to get baby stuff, and they took her baby out of her and everything. You guys remember that? First of all, I'll never meet anybody from freaking Facebook for nothing. I don't care how bad if it's an antique. That's the only thing that I would ever want to buy is like furniture, like antique stuff that you could remodel. But dude, after seeing all that happening to that girl, no thank you. No thank you. I will never go and meet anybody on Facebook for anything. Because that happened to that girl. That's sad. They took her baby out. And then they dumped her in the freaking trash. Their trash bin in their backyard. And her family was all freaking out because they like couldn't find her. And then they put 2 and 2 together because that lady was there at the doctor place, at the hospital with the baby, and she never gave birth to the baby. So they're like, where's the mother to this baby? Because obviously it ain't yours. People are nuts, huh? Like, that's scary. That's why whenever you start watching too much true crime stuff, anything that you, like if you go down a scary alley or you're in the desert or passing, like whenever you're on the highway, look, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever me and hubby go like off-roading on the truck and stuff, and then I'll see like a rolled up carpet or something, and I'm like, dude, what if there's a body in there? Because a lot of people get found in the most random places. But is that not insane though? Like, what are the chances of going totally in the middle of nowhere, and then you're like, oh, I'm just gonna leave this person here, and then randomly somebody goes hiking years later or months, weeks later, and then boom, they find a body or bones or something. And what are the chances of that? I feel like God must put you on that path for a reason, right? To find those people. I'm serious. I get all. That's why I can't watch it. Even remember I told you guys that Serenity stayed at her friend's house, and she wouldn't answer the phone. Like it kept ringing and ringing, and I went to her friend's house because I'm like, normally she's really good on checking in or calling me. Like I never have to call her. She'll call me and FaceTime me, or if I need something, I'll call her, right? But oh fuck. Oh no, I'm good. That day she wouldn't answer and wouldn't answer and wouldn't answer, and I was like, what the hell? So I start thinking crazy things. So I went to her friend's house and I was there, and I'm like, I'm not leaving because nobody would open the door. Of course the parents were at work, right? And nobody would open the door, and they had like a camera thing, a Ring camera. And I'm like, why aren't they opening the door? Like, what the fuck? Then I started thinking all these crazy things like, dude, what if my daughter is, you know? So I kept calling. I was so mad. And then hubby was all pissed off too. He was all stressed out calling her. And guess what? She was sleeping. And her phone is always on vibrate. And don't you just love that? Like, you buy these kids' phones and they have it on silent. And it's like, you only have a phone for me to get a hold of you. I don't care about your friends. Hola. Hi, Queenie. I know I've been really sick, and I just don't want to go live and be on here with my sick energies and my vibes, and everybody's going to be like, girl, I just did not feel good. I don't know how some people, like, I get people do a lot of things for views and stuff. But I can do it. Like when I don't feel good, I'm sick, or when I've gone through my surgeries and stuff, I'm like, fuck Facebook. I want to get better. I don't need to go live. So I hadn't gone live because I really felt like crap. Margarita, I would be like, if you want to meet me, I'll meet you at the, what is it? The police station parking lot. Bro, because people can be insane, man. Very true here in Detroit, Michigan, right behind my fence was a dead man for 3 days. In a grocery cart and a blanket on wheels. Oh my God, that's creepy. This guy's gonna get me copyright. They're gonna take my video down because he's jamming out. He just put like his system and all that in his car. He's all excited. I'm ready for the car show. Hopefully I feel, well, car show's not for a while, but I'm excited to get my car going, you guys. Hubby said that we should wrap it instead of painting it, so that way if I want to change it later on, I can. So, look at these big old fries. I'm gonna chop them in half. Can you guys hear the music? Hi from Arizona, hi. Hello. Everybody thought that I gave up on Facebook. I was like, no, I'm just sick. Sicker than a dog. You can't hear it? Okay, because I don't want to get... He left the door open. I'm making burgers. Oh, let me hook you up. So, if you're looking for like the frozen patties, because I'm so picky with hamburger meat, you guys. It grosses me the fuck out. It's so crazy because that's all I used to eat is hamburger meat. And when Michael got out of prison, he was like all about working out and stuff. So slowly but surely, it converted more eating chicken than hamburger meat. And for whatever reason, hamburger meat grosses me out now. Like there's certain things, like I'll eat it for burgers or, you know, spaghetti and stuff. But I'm just like really, I'd rather eat chicken. But these burgers are a bomb. And they're the frozen ones. And you could only get them at Sam's Club, but I'm telling you guys, they taste so freaking delicious. If you go to Sam's Club, get these ones. It's an 18 pack though. Yeah, an 18 pack. And then you just slap them in on the grill or the oven.
I'll go work out more.
Okay. Hi, Diana from San Antonio, Texas. Oh my God, talking about Texas. Okay, don't come for me. You guys know I'm a 49ers fan. And I was telling my son yesterday because I thought it was funny. I know some of you guys are going to get mad. Don't get mad. I'm not the one that said it, but I just thought it was funny because it's just like girl cheeseman. So you guys seen that AB Quintanilla came he was doing a concert. You guys seen that? So AB Quintanilla, Selena's brother, was doing a concert and nobody was like cheering him on. Nobody was hyping him up. Nobody was feeling it. And he stopped his concert and he told all the people in the audience that they need to support and show love, and that's basically that's pretty messed up. They're not showing him love. And then he says, you guys need to cheer me on or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but he said something about basically you guys need to cheer me on. Like you guys cheer the Dallas Cowboys and they lose every fucking year. And I'm like, I thought it was so funny. And then the pettiness started. Because I was telling my son, I told him that, and then I'm like, fuck, dude, like, that's fucked up. Especially because, you know, he's from Texas. And then this old man goes and he comes back with the fucking, like, le dio un chanclazo. Like, if he had a chancla, he went in his face. And my son's like, that's the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. I'm like, are you serious? And he said, yeah. And the old man said, that was real childish and unprofessional for you to say that. But I guess, he said, I guess you gave up on America's best team like your fans gave up on you. Dude, I'm like, he gave him a slap back. But I thought it was funny because this old man is telling him that he's petty for saying that. And then he slapped him back with I guess you gave up on America's favorite team like your fans gave up on you. And I'm like, Jesus. And they say girls have drama. Sometimes men are worse than women with the cheeseman and the drama. I'm just making some fries. All I do is cook them like that. And then when I get them, I don't put salt in this until like pull them out, and then I put them in this little thing, and then I put the salt. But we're just doing frying some fries to eat with burgers. Because if I'm gonna go and spend freaking $60 to feed my family from freaking McDonald's, I'd rather eat this for free than to go and buy the nasty McDonald's. Oh, dude, that shit's like rubber meat. I can't with McDonald's. He deserved it. I just thought it was funny because, like, dude, you look fucking dumb. Like, you went and told him he was childish, but you went and told him his fans gave up on him too. But I just thought it was funny because you don't expect that. But again, it's like, just because you're from Texas doesn't mean you're gonna be a Cowboys fan. Just like I'm sure there's a lot of people that live in Denver and they're not Denver fans, you know? I was like, damn, he came back with the comeback. Homemade is better. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm serious, you guys. I spent around $60 to $70 at Wendy's, Panda, McDonald's. Like, dude, that's insane. Like, what the fuck? What is going on here? Some salt. I do have one. I have a Ninja, but I don't really use it. I even put it away. My mom bought it for me for my birthday last year. And it's like, you know how they have different ones? It's the extra large Ninja, but I don't really use it. Honestly, I don't even know how to use it. Michael's the one that knows how to use it. I really don't. Oh, you guys, let me put you on some shit, bro, because I know that it gets expensive having to replace like electronics all the time. I think my makeup, yeah, it is. I'm like, why does my eye, this one look smaller than this one? But it's because my lash, some of my eyeliner is missing because my eye was all watery a while ago. Don't mind my makeup. I was outside earlier and my eye got all watery. Thank you, girl. Thank you. We still are trying to, we're actually in the process of remodeling and pulling all this nasty ass carpet out of here. It's hard to have carpet. Well, it's hard to have carpet when you have kids. But we're in the process of pulling the carpet out, and let me show you the backyard. We went and pulled some weeds and stuff, me and the boys. I pulled some weeds out. I think we're gonna throw this trampoline away. But we have a small backyard because our house is pushed far back. So we have a huge front yard, but we pulled all these weeds back here. My little fire pit is all meow because the fucking dog. But we plan on putting cement back here, or grass. We moved all the rock already because this guy. But we still have all these weeds. But look at that trampoline, gotta go. It takes too much space. So this is my backyard. It's pretty small, but then it has like the sides, so it goes like that over to that side, and then the other side's the same. But we wanted to put I really wanted to do a long stretched out pool, but I don't know how I'm gonna do. I don't really know if we're gonna do all that, but I gotta get my charger. But I honestly, I locked him out. I don't really mind that the house is pushed back, because due to it being put, I'll show you guys now in the front. Due to the house being pushed back, we have a huge front driveway, which is better because we don't maintain the front of the house. HOA does, so I don't have to worry about it. But I want to get it like landscaped back there or something, like put some grass and do a nice little patio. But it's hard with dogs, you guys. And if we put grass, you know, the dog's going to piss all over it. I hate carpet. I pulled all the carpet in all the rooms. Yes, and it's like, since it's so dusty in this house, I feel like the carpet traps all of it, including dog hair. Including dog hair. Oh my god. So let me tell you guys something interesting. Oh, wait. Before I move on to this show, it's a really old show. I watched it a while back, but I started watching it again this week, and I finished it right away. Because there's only 2 seasons, and then they never continued it. But if you guys have Verizon, you guys definitely should add your appliance insurance, which is $25 a month on top of your Verizon bill, but it covers every single electronic that you own in your house. You can't be doing monthly payments on it. It has to be paid off devices like computers, cameras, TVs, the freaking robot little vacuums, anything electronical, and they will replace it, you guys. And if they can't fix it or replace it, they will give you up to the most is $3,000 back, which is amazing because you guys know what happened to our big ol' ass TV. Jaden ended up breaking it, so we ended up buying another one because to fix it, they wanted to charge us $1,500 just to fix the screen, and it's like, dude, how are we gonna pay more than what we paid when we bought it? That's insane. Anyways, if you have Verizon, look into it. The artificial grass, well, that's something we're gonna look into because I thought I wanted to do that, but Michael's like, then it's gonna smell really bad because the pee. But I was telling him, like, there's some that's specifically for pets. But the lady was saying, so we're going to look into it. But the lady was saying that they will fix everything for you if you have it. Oh, and another thing, if you have older kids that are going to be moving out, like, for example, you have college students and then they get an apartment or something, you could extend the warranty to another house. So you could tell them, like, this other address is, you know, ours. We want you to cover this house too. And they will, which is pretty freaking cool, dude, for $25 more a month. And again, if they can't fix it for whatever reason, and your TV's worth $3,000, they'll give it to you. I thought that was pretty cool. Because Serenity's phone had froze, like it got stuck on the screen. But let me tell you guys about this show. You guys ever watched the client list? It came out, this is like old. It came out in 2012. But the main actor on the show is what's her name? I think it's Jessica Loves Something. But you know the main character of, I don't know, some of you guys might not know, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do know the movie I Know What You Did Last Summer. Anyways, she's the main character on that movie. I mean, on that show, and it's so freaking good. But it sucks because, like, the second season, how it ends, it like leads you on that it's gonna keep going, and then they stopped freaking filming it, which sucks. But it's really good. So it's based on this girl that she, like, you know, she married her high school sweetheart. They had 2 kids, and now they're drowning in freaking bills. They just bought this big ol' ass house and remodeled the kitchen, and the husband lost his job, and it's just like they're going through it, right? Her brother-in-law is in love with her. Anyways, her husband ends up taking off on her. He just leaves. She comes home and from a job interview, and boom, he's freaking gone. He takes off, so now she's like all freaking out, and her brother-in-law steps in to help her, and the mom and the best friend. But he leaves for like, he's gone for a year, right? But it gets really interesting because the girl ends up getting a job, right? But the job that she gets, yeah, see, it is Jennifer Love Hewitt. I was gonna say that, but I wasn't sure. But the girl ends up getting a job like at this massage place, right? They do massages. But it's like they do normal massages, and then eventually she rolls over to doing like a happy ending where, you know, they give you a happy ending and they get all these tips and stuff. So anyways, the show is on all that they're doing all this stuff, and she dresses up for her freaking clients, and the whole goal is, you know, they have this client list where it's a bunch of like cops and judges and stuff that go to that place, and nobody's supposed to know that. It's kind of like, you know, what they're doing is like prostituting themselves. Well, they consider it that, even though they're just using their hands or whatever, but still. But it gets really good because the brother-in-law and her like start catching feelings, and the husband is still gone, right? But then at the end it gets crazy because he ends up coming back. Right when she's falling in love with her brother-in-law, the husband comes back. And when I tell you, the husband and the brother are freaking fine as fuck, it's like, girl. Anyways, he comes back and she continues working, and at this point she's buying the actual shop because she's making bank. I mean, she gets like tips like no other for whenever she does a happy ending. Anyways, the reason I wanted to bring this up was because I was telling hubby yesterday on the last episode, well, the last season, she's stressing out because, you know, her husband comes back and he gets in trouble, and He ends up going to jail because he stole like some construction wires, something like a big old roll of wiring from a construction place worth a lot of money. So they end up arresting him, right? But she's always like all freaking out and stressing out that she's gonna get caught for what she's doing. So she automatically thought that the cops were coming for her, but they actually arrested him. So now she's stressing because her mom went to rehab and she has to pay for her mom's hospital, well, the rehab place. She has to pay her mortgage, where she's behind because of all the money they owed. Now her son has to get tested because he might have a disability. It's called the client list. And then what else? Now she got to get a good ass lawyer because he was about to get out. And then they told him that they have evidence that he was in Mexico when he took off for a year, that he was out there working for the cartel. So they don't want to let him out. So now she got to get a better attorney to help him out, right? So there's this client that goes to her and he's cute, you guys. Like, he's a really cute guy, like an older man, and he's all suited up. I don't remember what he does, but he travels all over the world. And he tells her, like, look, this is going to be my last weekend here. And I think you're beautiful, like, you're amazing. And his story is kind of similar to hers because his wife left him for over a year, and left him with his daughter. But he travels all over the world, and he tells her, like, oh, I'm about to go to China for 6 months, and I would love to see you one more time before I leave. And then he tells her, I will pay you $50,000 if you sleep with me. And I'm like, do you guys think she does it, or you think she doesn't do it? Remember all the bills. And another thing, Kate, remember this, okay? So you tell me if she does it or she doesn't. Keep in mind, she's only slept with one man in her life, which is her husband that's in jail, right? She still loves him. They've been married since high school, and she's only slept with him, and they have 2 kids. But she is, I don't know what that meant, but whatever. Sorry, Facebook put a message about something. But she's in debt. She wants to help her husband get out. And she really needs money. But this man offered her $50,000 to sleep with her before he leaves. And he said, I don't want nothing with you. I don't want nothing strictly business. Like, give me some ass and I'll give you $50,000. Do you guys think she did it? Or you think she stayed loyal to her husband and she could not sell herself basically to this man? And hubby was all, there's no way, he said. He's like, there's no way, especially if she's never slept with anybody besides him. She's not going to do it. She's not. But keep in mind, she's already giving hand jobs and shit. And if you're hurting for money, dude, like how she was, you really think she's not going to do it? She did it. It's a show. It's called The Client List, but there's only 2 seasons. They stopped making it. I think she did it because she's trying to fight for her man to get out. Yes, but keep in mind that she was really angry at her man. He just got up, left for over a year, and just left a note saying he was leaving. And then he never called. He never answered. Like, she couldn't get a hold of him for a year. Left her with all these bills. Didn't care about their 2 kids. Like, just left her. Let me know if you guys think if she did it for 50 grand or if she said, hell no, I'll figure it out. Because right now she's in a bad situation, right? Like, she's freaking out that her baby daddy, maybe not the, right? Because if she's been loyal to this man for that many years and she's only been with one man her whole life, I mean, she did end up kissing the brother-in-law, but that was it. They didn't go any further. And he really, the brother-in-law has always been in love with her since high school. But now that the brother's gone, they end up kissing and stuff, and the daughter walks in on them, and it made it all awkward because the little girl's like, why are you kissing uncle? And, it's like, why are you kissing my uncle? Like, that's weird. Like, how are you going to build a whole relationship with their uncle? Like, they know that's their uncle. And these little kids are a little older. They're like 6, 7 years old. There's so many pendejas I say she will. It's a good show. I'm so sad they stopped making it. She probably didn't. Okay, so she fucking did it. She slept with the man for 50 grand. And then, but keep in mind, she only did it because her baby daddy is about to go to prison for a fucking long ass time. They told her, like, you need to stop. Like, she literally went and got a loan against her house and everything to try to help him. And her attorney was like, he's not going to win this battle. Like, he's not going to win this. So you need to start saving money for yourself. And she's like, no, I need him to get out. I want him to get out. So her thing was like, I got to sleep with him. But then it gets worse, dude, because she sleeps with the guy. And then now she feels like shit and she's all scrubbing her body. Like the whole set it off scene when Stoney goes and sleeps with that one dude. You guys remember that? To help her brother get his college money right before they end up taking his life. If you've never seen Set It Off, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah. Will Smith's wife, or the baby mama with the, I don't know her name, but she was Stoney from Set It Off, and she did the same thing. But anyways, so she's like all pissed, like she's all hurt with herself. She feels used, and she feels like she betrayed her husband, and I mean she cheated and all this stuff. But in her mind, it's like, I'm only doing it because he needs to get out, and I need to get him this money, right? So when she gets home, bro, the next day he gets out. And you want to know what? She didn't even have to pay shit because he decided to be a rat. So she slept with the guy for nothing. Her man became a rat. She slept with that other guy for nothing. And the funny thing is like when she slept with, like whenever she shows up to that guy's hotel, she's all like wearing a wig and like pretty woman status. And then the guy's like, oh, you look beautiful. And then he's about to kiss her, right? They're about to do the nasties. And the guy's like, you look beautiful, but I want the real you. Like, I don't want all this little setup you got going on. Cause he was going to kiss her on the lips. And she's like, oh no, you can't kiss me on the lips. She says, you know, like the movie Pretty Woman, she says, I can't let you kiss me in the lips. And it's like, but you're gonna let him all up deep in your vajayjay? The hell? Anyways, so then he tells her, I want the real you, not the wig. I don't want none of that. I want the real you. So she ends up taking everything off, and then they do the nasties, and I feel like she thought he was gonna cuddle with her or some shit, like comfort her. But he told her like strictly business, like smash and dash, he said. So then she gets out of the shower and she's expecting him to be there, right? And then she gets out, she goes into because they're in this fancy hotel, she goes into the room and there's a stack like this of hundreds, $50,000 in cash, and he was gone and she got all hurt. Like, girl, what do you expect? But anyways, hubby was like, she's not gonna sleep with him. She slept with him. Anyways, the show gets really, really good because like the main thing is like you're not supposed to lose the client list because then they get in trouble, they'll go to prison, and all these people, the list that they have is like kind of like a warranty to blackmail all these people in case, you know, they want to screw them over the business. But the list gets stolen, and it's like a big old fucking thing. And then her brother-in-law becomes a cop, and he's over there going undercover to he goes undercover to bust like all this prostitute stuff going on in these strip clubs and like all this stuff. But little does he know that the biggest organization, that like the big is that how you say it? Organization? No. No, right? Well, the biggest business basically in that field is hers, and the brother-in-law has no idea. So now she's like on a mission trying to find the client list because they're gonna end up going to prison. And one of the main persons on that list is this judge, and he's the one that signs the warrants for people, like for them to go search all these businesses. And he just got like all this paperwork where it says that they're gonna raid her spa. So she's like freaking out, and he's freaking out because he's on the list. And you know what he likes, dude? Like his what he demands, because they all have a fantasy, right? That's what this show is based on. That when you go into this massage place, it's a fantasy. You're gonna get done. You're gonna get whatever is your fantasy. And the judge, he goes and he buys her. Every time he goes in there with a brand new pair of Louis Vuitton heels. And he has her put he has the girl put the heels in her hands, and then she goes like this on his back with the Louis Vuitton heels, and then they get to keep the Louis Vuitton heels. Like, what the fuck? So anyways, she's on a mission trying to find the list. Because somebody stole it, and it was one of her workers, and it gets crazy. But it sucks because, like, the way it ends, I don't want to tell you guys the way it ends in case you guys watch it. It sucks the way it ends because the way it ends, it's like, you know that there should have been another fucking season coming out, and then they stopped it and they never filmed again. And this show's from 2012. Ay, no, amiga, por andar hablando se me van a quemar las hamburguesas. I don't know why they got... Se me pegaron. Oh my god. Anyways, the show's really good. You can watch it on Hulu. The only thing is, like I said, it leaves you like all hooked. The way it ends, it like gets you all hooked, and then they don't even make another freaking show. Man, I was so pissed about it, you guys, because I'm like, dude, I remember watching it when it first came out. But anyways, I'm gonna go, you guys, because my burger, my fries and my burgers are gonna burn. So I will see you guys later. I need to get these burgers out so I can flip them.
You hear me thumping or no?
Yeah, I didn't get my video, so you know. Oh, you just forgot. But go watch it. It's called The Client List. And her name is Jessica. Look, you went, Michael. Oh, I asked you. Se me están pegando the burgers. I don't know why. This pants sucks for being a freaking brand new one. Okay, guys, I gotta go. I can't do this. I will see you guys later. I already imagined the whole scene on my head. Go watch it on Hulu. It's a good show. On here? Well, I'm adding more fries, so we're getting there, look. I don't know how to flip it. Golden fries. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys later. Hopefully I'll feel better soon, but I'll see you guys later. Bye.